bring in West Virginia Republican Senator Shelley Capito. The Senator joins us now. In your opinion, Senator, is the Vice President the most qualified person for this job?
Well, this is an extremely difficult humanitarian crisis that we see. And I wish I could say that the Vice President has shown leadership in this area in the past, but I don't see it. She hasn't been to the border since 2018. So I know she's got a tall mountain to climb here, but it's about time this administration did put somebody in charge. I kind of thought the President was in charge of this, along with the Secretary. So, I wish her luck, but she's behind. She hasn't shown the leadership in this area that I think would be best served to try to tackle this crisis. I hope that she's up to the challenge.
Well, we understand that the Vice President is going to approach the governments, Central American governments, that would be El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico, and ask them for help in stopping the flow. Is that the way to go here?
Well, we know that President Trump and his administration did work with those governments to try to do the Remain in Mexico policy, which President Biden undid, which is one of the reasons we have so many people coming and staying. We also know we've tried to work with the Northern Triangle countries to say, let's have asylum claims be made in those countries before trying to, come through Mexico into our border. But you know what? I think the focus should be for this administration on the humanitarian crisis we see, the overcrowded conditions, the stopping the flow, and I'm not sure visiting the governments of these countries is the way to go. We even hear the president of Mexico saying that he thinks this is a result of the Biden policies. So I think we got to look at policy changes for sure, or at least the messages that are being received.
Yeah, one policy change is that the President Biden has instigated a freeze in building the border wall. Do you think that's legal?
No, I don't think it's legal, and I just joined on a big letter that we had out of the Senate, over 40 members of the Senate, led by me, to ask the GAO to make a legal opinion. Look, as members of Congress and appropriators, we passed a bill that the then President Trump signed that said over $1 billion is going to be dedicated to the wall. The day this president got into office, he executed an executive order that stopped all of that. So now we have construction where we have gates open, we have no technology going forward. When I was there on Friday, they were really pleading for us to be able to get the technology back moving again and installed, and to also close these gates because they're having to put border agents at the gates because it's wide open. Really wrong-headed, I think, on the part of the administration to not follow through, but I do believe it's illegal. The House has joined on this, the House leadership. I do think it's illegal for the president to undo the will of Congress in terms of spending. We're going to get a judgment on that, hopefully sooner than later.
Indeed. Senator, thanks for joining us this morning on a very important subject. We appreciate it.
All righty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Now,